Well, today we're just going to clean up my Sedum Blue Elf. She came back after spending the winter here under the snow and the ice. She is a Sedum, it's one of the Sunsparkler series that is herbaceous, and it dies down over the winter. And so the little scraggly mess you see there in the Hypertufa pot is what we need to clean up in the spring so she can shine again with all her pretty colors. See how good she looked last year? She has a really pretty glow of a blue, green, sometimes purplish, misty look. And she looked really, really great last year. Setting her near my Tradescandia zebrina made her look really good. But what I'm doing right now is just taking a small pair of scissors and kind of clipping the ends, kind of keeping an eye out for where she's sprouting new. Now she does bloom that really hot pink pretty color there in the summertime, really late fall, late summer when she blooms, but she is gorgeous. The colors are just wonderful. But when she comes back in the spring like this, you kind of have to keep an eye on it so that when you clip off all the little dead ends, you don't clip off a new sprouting little thing, because you'll look at it and think, okay, it's a goner, it died. But if you're patient enough, it will, by this time of the year, start to pop through and grow up. It's similar to the more common autumn joy or something like that, that you just have little sticks popping up and you break those all off and pop, there they come right back out of the ground, and you trim them into a little bundle. But that's what this one does, and it's well worth the wait to get the flowers. Now this works for hot and dry and humid conditions. Perfect for Hypertufa. It will hold in will let the moisture leave, but hold in what you do need. So try this plant. I'm sure you'll like it. It's not too expensive or anything. It's around here in Ohio in a lot of the local garden centers. Just got a few little tiny weeds to pull there. But basically just giving them a little haircut, I call it, in the spring, and they'll pop out perfectly and be wonderful for the next season. See, there wasn't a lot to pull off, but back trying to focus on the soil, you can see where there's a little bit of moss that's trying to grow in there. But the colors are pretty, look real nice. You can see it beginning to get little tints of blue and pink, purplish hues. It's a really pretty plant. I know you'd like to have this one. And this is in my the Hypertufa container I made with beach sand. Worked perfectly. It's sturdy, it's strong, very heavy, but it's strong. So don't be afraid of using beach sand. It worked for me. It may work for you. See that little shell I embedded in it on the rim so that I would not forget which was which. It's kind of early morning out here, and the early morning sun is making shadows. That's the fireworks. I got to do the same thing to it and trim it all off because it does exactly the same thing. But thanks for joining me today, and I'll try to give you some more examples of what grows well in Hypertufa so that you can have this fall splendor this season for yourself. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next video.